Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason. And if you let him establish himself in the paint and seal you off, you're done. He's gonna put you in the basket. Oh, MP, nice of you to join us. Take a seat. As I was saying, Miles Stone is the focus. You gotta front him, denying the entry pass, but that means you have to be prepared to help. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And look, don't let him lure you to sleep. And I know he seems like a laid-back surfer dude, but he is a killer. You don't get to be 23rd in the nation and not be locked in every moment, and he is. Hesitate, he's at the hoop. Do everything with a purpose. All right, time for warm-ups.
Let's get it, y'all.
Let's go. MP, hang back for a second.
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but it won't happen.
You're not playing
again.
today.
What? Coach, come on,
You know
please.
the rules.
Okay, I messed up. But, Coach, this is the biggest game on our schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how many scouts are out there.
I do. And they are going to see the players who cared enough to show up on time.
And I'm not fighting you on that. I deserve to be suspended. I'm just asking that you do it another game. Coach, I need this one.
You know how many kids I sent to the NBA?
I don't know a lot.
13. And I did it by holding them accountable.
This is unfair.
No exceptions, MP. You're late, so you are sitting. And if you think that's unfair, then you have a lot more growing up to do than you realize. You're in street clothes today.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Miles Stone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won a tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with a thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, kicks it out, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your rankings are going to drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up, and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot, all right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger. And Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball it's being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Outside, Lund takes the three. And it's out of bounds. Sack will retain possession here. And so here it's Sack. Outside Carrington. Shoots the three. Harris comes down with the board. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now Harris. Robert, guarded by Lund. Outside, Harris. Bird, 6 on the shot clock. For three, it's Mitchell. No good that time. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now MP. To the inside. Here's Robert. And he makes that one.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Sack in the lead. Here's Pagan. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Return to MP. And he drops it in from the low post.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
On offense, here's Sack. Outside, Lund. Kicks it to Pagan. Carrington. And again, Sack with the triple. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Nice shot by Bird. Not every young player can hit the midi, because honestly, they don't practice it as much.
Outside, Lund. Fires the three. And again, Sack with the triple.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Now MP. Three-pointer. And that's good. Brandon Harris knocks down the triple.
The answer. Harris wasn't going to let his opponent think they own the arc.
And here's Pagan. Martinez outside. Pass to Carrington. From outside the arc. Again, Drexel Carrington can't hit it. Union Elite trailing here. Here's Bird. And they pick up 2.
Making the most of a close range look. Bird did not want to waste that shot.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Lund, that's good. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Sack with the rebound. Carrington outside. Martinez outside. Good! Carrington gets the assist.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Mitchell outside. Back to MP. Mitchell on the wing. Now Harris drops it in from long range.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
Now here's Lund. Outside Carrington. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on that 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Shooting 1.
Carrington with it. 15 points in the game. From deep, it's Pagan. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
We know that's a shot that he can hit. It's frustrating that you can't cash it in because you were so wide open.
Here's Pagan. Pass to Martinez. The kick to Carrington. Now Pagan puts up a 3. And the attack from Sack with another tray. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Down low, Robert. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Carrington outside. Pass over to Robinson. Outside for Pagan. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
Yeah, the pass, it seemed to catch him off guard, and it just clicked right off his hands.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Now MP. His shot is good. Score his third basket in 6 attempts, shooting 50% from the field. Carrington outside. Pass to Martinez. Back to Carrington. This one for 3. That ball is good for another field goal. He's gone. Six for 9.
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few, and he can wreck you on both ends. A very unique wing in this league.
Now here's MP. He's got 6. That one misses off the backboard. Martinez outside. Pass to Lund. Brandon Harris with some nice D.
Credit the D there. They got their hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him. Didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off. Ooh, man, you can hear the contact all the way over here. Nice work by Mitchell. He kept his composure throughout the finish.
Carrington for 3, and the attack from Sack with another tray.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now MP. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. The attack from Sack leading. One with the pick from past the arc, and Drexel Carrington with the triple. So that brings the first half to a close. The attack from Sack up on top, up 10, and we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sack and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Outside, Lund from downtown. It's rebounded by Robert. And here's Mitchell. Tries to break his ice. And MP with the nice bucket inside.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hands.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's guarded closely. Carrington down low. Guarded by Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Pagan misses. Union Elite trailing here. MP with the look. The rebound brought home by Carrington.
He can be hesitant near the rim. We saw it right there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up strong enough.
Now Carrington. He's got 24. Lund buries it from down low.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
Outside, Harris. Passes to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
When in doubt, you might as well attack the paint.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Carrington outside. Jacks up a 3. Add another basket to his impressive total. Now shooting 9 of 12.
Carrington, like a good highlighter, gets into streaks from distance. He loves to set up from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
Count it. That bucket is good.
Slick pass. Then up for the easy shot.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He has 7. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
Mitchell, left side. On the wing, it's MP. And he camped in the lane there and gets the 3-second call.
And what is he thinking out there? Horrible mistake.
Yeah, Drake, who knows? One thing's for certain, coach will not be happy with that.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Pass to Lund. Cunningham. From the wing. Lund, that's good. MP with it. 12 points for him. And down it goes for 2.
Fed his teammate off the bounce there. Nice.
And for those big names coming into this one tonight, so far it's Carrington putting on the show with MP trying to play catch-up.
The steady reliability of Carrington showing its worth in this one. MP has had some solid plays, but so far to me, Carrington's the one who looks like an elite prospect.
Now MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Strong take to the rim, unafraid of the bigger defender.
Well, you have to be aggressive when you're on the wrong side of a size mismatch.
Pagan with it, guarded by MP. Pass to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. The tray. And Michael Pagan hits it from deep.
Decisive action on the part of Pagan. Doesn't give the D any time to get to him before the release.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. So Union Elite has it here. They trail by 14.
Ivory Run. Edward Martinez.
Off the inbound. It's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He's only missed 2 from the floor. 6 for 8.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the 3 early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Return to MP. Sack grabs the miss. Here's Pagan on the wing, Carrington. Beyond the arc. 1. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 of 6 to start the game.
Making the save. One was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
MP with the look. Pass to Robert. MP. Pagan defending. It's MP missing. They have been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Carrington, right side. Can he keep it going? Pagan misses.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
Smart play from Bird, simply finding the open man.
On offense, here's Sack. Pass to Lund. Pagan. Here's Carrington. The three-pointer is off the mark. On the wing, it's MP. Pagan defending. Now here's Harris. Kicks it to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Now MP. Pagan defending. And it's MP missing. No question who's been in control of this one.
Yeah, they have really taken charge.
Jumped up, and MP throws it down. Now Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Back to Pagan. There's the triple. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And so Union Elite has it here. MP throws it down.
MP.
And they are this close to putting it away.
Yup, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock and don't turn it over.
Zach with another miss.
Put a fork in them. Their comeback hopes are out the window. It's safe to say at this point.
Yeah, this deal, it's done. It's finished. It's over.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Guarded by Mitchell. And so it's Zach grabbing this one.
Well, even though MP couldn't get it done against them, I liked what we saw from him. He stood strong, even in a loss. And that shows real mental strength as a player.
I agree. They just got outplayed by the attack from Zach.
And by Drexel Carrington in particular, he was a man on a mission tonight, taking every chance he got to show us what he's capable of.
And that'll do it for this one. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in. And so off the tip, it's attack from Zach.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Martinez outside. Shot clock at 5. Wide open look. Good, he hits the jumper.
They get the first points of the game there.
And I'm really expecting a good one tonight, guys.
And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
And the lineup for the attack from Zach. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Carrington for 3. It's rebounded by Robert. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force. Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points. Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Now MP, and MP throws it down.
How fun is it to see the point guard throwing it down?
The athleticism of today's generation is simply outstanding.
Hey, it really is. If you had told me 20 years ago we'd eventually see point guards bust out dunks like that, I wouldn't have believed you at all.
Here's MP. Mitchell outside. MP. Pass now to Harris. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions, and he can score like a machine.
Pagan with it. MP's there. Lund, that's good. Union Elite leading this one. Outside, MP. Pass now to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
Pagan with it. Martinez outside. Outside Pagan. 4-3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
To the left side. Bullock, defended by Robinson. Out of bounds, it goes to Sack.
The attacking Sack ball.
Sack trailing here. Pass to Cunningham. It's Mecca. He tries for 3. On target from long range. Here's MP. Here's Bullock, defended by Robinson. Back to MP. The shot from the low post is good. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
To the middle. Banked in off the glass.
It's hard to believe he's in high school. The way he's moved the ball today has been tremendous.
I like the leadership and the effort to get the other guys going. And you see how much they appreciate it out there.
Hilton! And the attack from Sack with another tray.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
And here's Diaz from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Right back at him. That's Lune Diaz. Loves the chance to swing momentum back to his team's side of the ledger.
Pass to Mecca. Launches a 3. Rebound by Union Elite. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
A simple dunk, but it gets the job done, all the same.
Yeah, I'm sure his fans wish he would have done something a little more special, though.
But I mean, guys, let's go back to math class. 2 points, it's 2 points.
Here's Mecca. 5 points in the game. Olsen. The three-pointer off the mark.
2 minutes.
Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Leaps for it, and the ball out of place, and will have it. And a new group out there getting ready for Union Elite.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Pagan. Carrington outside. Back to Pagan. Here's the three. Harris comes down with the board. Here's MP. That's in. It's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 of 7 to start this one. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
A nice shot by Robert.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Back to Pagan. Connects it from downtown.
And maybe the D will step up on him next time. He's proven he can knock down that shot.
Back to Mitchell. MP. Pagan defending. MP. And MP throws it down.
Good decision making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Martinez outside. Misses the three. Here's Mitchell. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
And threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Union Elite ahead. They lead by 8. And plenty more to come right after this. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from SAC and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Up top, Pagan. And Pagan picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you've got to be in control when you go to the rack. You can't just run guys over.
Robert down low. Lund's there. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, here's a nice assist from their big man, Drew Robert, taking on some playmaking responsibilities here.
Martinez outside. Pagan over Bird. Pagan misses.
That's a low percentage look, plain and simple.
I have no clue, no idea why he took that one. Coach can't be happy with him at this moment.
Here's Martinez. Tries again. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Team foul.
Using the size, Lund got into a position, and he forced the defense's hand.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Now MP. He's got 16. Harris sets the pick. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
What a beautiful way to polish that sequence off. Strong to the rack.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side.
This D's going to have to toughen up. You can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And that one's good, too. He's only missed 3 of 13 shot attempts.
No question they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their offense, like an engine in a fine car. It's been humming.
Kicks it out to Carrington. Martinez. Pass to Lund. 6 to shoot. Returns it to Martinez. Shoots over Mitchell. Misses off the left iron.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
MP outside. Now Harris. The three. Lund with the rebound. A difficult situation for Sack. Pass to Martinez. Shoots over Mitchell. And again, the attack from Sack, no good.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
Count that one.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
And Union Elite with possession. Now a 17-point lead, their biggest of the game.
All about the dime there. Terrific court vision.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that and stop this run.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. So it's both teams making a change here.
Adam Cunningham.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And here's Lund. He's got 6. Martinez outside. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Here's Pagan. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
And you can see it in his eyes. Michael Pagan is locked in. He's connected to the game. Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi required. He's just present.
Back to MP. Clock is at 3. Lund with the rebound. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. They're getting ready for Union Elite.
Ben Olsen. Drexel Carrington. Keegan Hilton. Sean Mecca.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Union Elite with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Kicks it to Walker. To the paint. Now Harris. Here's Kolish. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Here's Mecca. 5 points in the game. They set a pick. Tries a three. Kolish grabbing the board. Let's go with the three. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Here's Mecca. Lays it up and banks it in.
Not settling for perimeter offense. I like it.
And Union Elite has possession. Back to Kolish. Here's Harris. Cunningham brings down the board.
First personal foul.
And so here it's sacked. Now Carrington. From deep. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Back to Kolish. Walker. Now Diaz. Here's Kolish. Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Diaz off the mark. Here's Mecca. Outside Carrington. It's Mecca. Diaz covering. Outside Carrington. Tries it from the top of the key. And it comes off the front of the rim.
These have been some terrible shot choices, guys. That was not a good look at all.
Pass to Diaz. Here's Walker to stop the drought. The offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes.
Got to give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
And the attack from Sack call time here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Sinks that one from the post.
Okay now, Michael Pagan, nothing to cry about. A sweet teardrop. What a pretty shot that was.
And it's out of bounds. Union Elite able to retain possession here. Inside, Robert.
Oh, wow. Nearing a total eclipse from the closeout by Austin Lund. I'm reaching for my sunglasses.
Pagan with it. Returns it to Martinez. Gets the three ball to go.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Now MP. Pass to Robert. Bird on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's MP. Pagan defending. To the paint. Robert. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And let's... No, not without challenge. I mean, Robert able to get bumped and still getting where he needed to be to score.
It's Carrington on the wing. Bird defending. The triple for Martinez. And again, Sack with the triple.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Union Elite leading this one. And stolen by Martinez. Down low. Pagan misses. And here's Harris.
Come get it, come get it.
Now MP. Kicks it to Mitchell. Fires for three. The rebound brought home by Carrington. To the inside. And he gets the bucket to go.
Good defense, but better offense from Lund.
Here's Mitchell. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Late reaction by the D, and he makes him pay.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
This is pure desperation now. You think there's enough time left, Danny?
I have some serious doubts. It's clear what they have to do. I mean, it's a quick shot, it's a foul, but there's also hope that they get some missed free throws.
And so here it's Sack. They trail by 9.
And even if it didn't fall, you're more than okay with him trying the three in that occasion.
Pulls up on the wing. No luck on that one.
Well, this game's finally gotten away from them.
It has. There's not really anything at this point that they can do.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the miss. So it's Union Elite picking up the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie, and just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching. And so off the tip, it's attack from Sack.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Out to the right wing. From deep, it's Pagan. Cranes the triple.
Decisive action on the part of Pagan. Doesn't give the D any time to get to him before the release.
And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Pagan shot's good.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
Here's MP. Kicks it to Mitchell. On the wing, Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
What an advantage that he brings to this offense. Being able to drain that three ball, it really can extend a defense.
And there's the call on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Now Pagan. He's got 7. Pass to Lund. Pagan. Now here's Lund with just 5 to shoot. And the attack from Sack with another bucket right there. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Lund. And the layup's good off the glass.
Honestly, guys, I'm not even sure Lund feels the contact.
Union Elite trail. MP with it. To the middle. From down in the low post, it goes.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Martinez. And here's Pagan. From the arc. Up and in for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 5. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Now here's Lund. The open shot. Pagan hits the front of the rim and in.
What are they doing? You can't afford to be lax guarding Pagan, especially when he's operating from the mid-range.
Past MP. Returns it to Robert. Bird on the wing. Outside MP. From about 16 feet out. Another miss by MP. The attack from Sack leading. The drive by Martinez. From deep, it's Pagan. Harris comes down with the board. MP inside with Carrington on him. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's got 12. Pass to Lund. Carrington. Back to Lund. And And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for... Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
Substitutions for Union Elite. Timeout on the court.
Mitchell outside. Back to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Now Carrington. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Right side, MP. The sweet crossover, too.
Terrific pass there. Setting up his teammate well.
On offense, here's Sack. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, down low. Pass to Cunningham. And Harris with the rejection.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Now here's MP. 12 points for him.
A nice run they put together here to bring it close.
I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but they've gotten really hot and it's anybody's ball game.
On offense, here's Sack.
2 minutes remaining.
To the paint. Here's Olsen. That one's off. Still out of sync. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Now Carrington, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Here's Olsen. Rebound by Union Elite.
That's a good shot from him. The offense should be happy with the chance they created.
Mitchell with it. Martinez covering. Soft touch off the glass and in.
He's seen the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's got 12. Pass to Cunningham. Good work defensively by Mitch Mitchell. MP inside. Now covered by Martinez.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Union Elite, MP for 2.
No good on that one. So both teams changing it up here. And he's good on the second. And it's Sack with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Martinez outside. Right wing. From deep, it's Pagan. Mitchell brings down the board.
The offensive execution got him a wide open look.
Here's MP, and got hung up on the dunk. Just couldn't get enough elevation there. Right side, Martinez. Over to the wing. One with the pick. Shot to end the cold run. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Union Elite ahead, up 3, and don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from SAC and the Union Elite. The attack from SAC trail, and in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now MP. Robert, guarded by Lund. Return to MP. The basket's good off the assist from Robert.
Oh, here's a nice assist from their big man, Drew Robert, taking on some playmaking responsibilities here.
Inside, Pagan, and he converts the layup.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Now MP, Pagan defending. Pass now to Harris. Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And he's off on the first shot of the game.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
Carrington for 3. The shot comes out.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
Pass to Lund, and he banks in the layup.
Hey, helping hands from Edward Martinez. Sees a play, makes it a reality.
Union Elite trail. Mitchell outside. Back to MP. Now Robert. Lund with the steal. Here's Martinez. Harris comes down with the board. And Union Elite with possession. And MP gets it to go.
I like the decision making there for Bird. Well done.
And it's SAC with the ball. And here's Carrington. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The 15-footer. The shot, no good.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Bird outside. Now Harris. Now Robert. Back to MP. That one's off.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the D is in his face like that.
Here's Carrington. To the inside. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Well, he's known for being a 3D guy. Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
And time called here. Union Elite.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Now MP. Pagan defending. That one goes.
Basket by.
And a tough finish for him, but he gets it to fall.
He showed no fear going up against the taller defender.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Now MP. He's got 17. Mitchell outside. Bird kicks it to Mitchell. MP, Pagan defending, 4 on the clock, return to MP. Count it, and he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
He's looked very comfortable all game, and he's made the most of his chances.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
And Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the attack from Sac call time here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
New group out there getting ready for Union Elite. Timeout called by Sac. They'll talk things over.
Edward Martinez. Michael Pagan.
Outside MP. Pass to Robert. Makes it off the glass.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Pagan with it. MP's there. Outside, Lund. Pagan. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lund.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
MP with the bucket.
Right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvented it.
And the whistle blown against MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Pagan. To the wing, right side. Martinez with the ball. Mitchell covering. And Lund slams it in.
Huge shot by Lund. Plays like these demonstrate his leadership.
Union Elite leading this one. Kicks it to Mitchell. Inside. Nice pass, led him right to the rack perfectly for the layup.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Now Carrington. From deep, it's Pagan. That one doesn't drop.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
Pass to Robert. Back to MP. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nice feed inside as well. Looking for some good shots.
And it's Sac with the ball. Trailing by 8 here. Martinez outside. Lund with the pick. Doubles by Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Lund slams it in.
Can you say clutch? Wow, Lund making things happen.
Here's Harris. And finished off by Harris. And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
Timeout called by Sac. They'll talk things over. Union Elite on D. Outside Pagan. The triple from Martinez.
What a monster on the glass. I'll bet you haven't seen too many rebounding efforts like this, Danny.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It takes an extraordinary combination of talent and desire to put in the kind of performance that he has.
Impossible for them to come back now.
Too much work to do, not enough time to do it.
Carrington doubles. Outside, Lund. That three off the mark. Union Elite with the ball. 10-point lead. It's MP missing. Fires from the wing. Off the mark. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that about does it, folks. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.